All right, guys, and welcome to the podcast, The Underdog's Edge. This is the podcast for my business owners, my entrepreneurs, my movers, my shakers, my leaders, my salespeople, my marketers, people that are out there in the world trying to make a difference, have an impact. My frontline workers, the nurses, the doctors, the police officers, the community leaders, the pastors, the teachers, all the people out there that are looking to make an impact, not only for your life, but for others. This podcast is for you. I'm so excited that you're tuned in today, and we're going to jump right into this. This is season number 4, episode number 8, and today's episode is titled "Find Your Joy." Find your joy. This is the episode for today, and I'm really excited about this episode because finding your joy is something I think every single person can relate to. And I want to go over 3 different things that can help you find your joy, activate your joy, and to fully walk out your joy. I feel like joy is not, it is something that has to be cultivated on a daily basis. It's not something that's going to just happen on its own. You can have moments of joy. You can have moments of bliss. You can have moments with your loved ones, with your family, and your work and your career, with an accomplishment, with an achievement, and you can feel moments of joy. But joy long term has to be cultivated. It is literally a formula. There is a formula for joy, and I'm going to share my formula, and hopefully you can get value from this. And even if it's just one tidbit, maybe you can activate it in your life and you can find your joy. We live in a world today where honestly, the world data is actually getting progressively better. Crime rates have been lowered in the past 20 years. Mortality rates have been lowered. The cost of food has been lowered. Hunger, all those statistics have actually been lowered over the past 20 years. And it's tough to understand that because the media and the news is so negative, right? And there's a lot of crazy stuff in the world. I mean, let's just be real. There's a lot of challenges. There's a lot of upheaval. There's political issues. There's social issues. Those things are never going to end. It's going to be like that forever. There's always going to be things in society that are going to challenge us, that are going to be challenging. But overall, life is pretty good, but it's all about perspective. And this is about you finding your joy, activating your joy in your life so you can feel a sense of fulfillment and progress. Let's start with the first thing. It is live with purpose. Live with purpose. What is purpose? Purpose, guys, does not have to be some deep philosophical life mission, although it can be. And man, if you have that, that's a blessing. That is an absolute blessing. That's a gift from God that only God can give you, because when you have a sense of purpose, it is an internal drive, an internal mechanism to draw you forward on your path. It is something that only comes from within. Nobody, no man, no woman, no person can give it to you. It's a spiritual thing. It's a spiritual component. And purpose is for everybody. Everybody has a purpose, but we sometimes have to start with baby steps. So let's start with living with purpose. Guys, if you're struggling with purpose, if you don't know your life mission, which is okay, start with the next 12 months. What is my purpose for the next 12 months? What is the singular meaning and mission of my life for the next 12 months? What do I want to be? The best father I can be? Do I want to learn a new skill? Do I want to go back and get my degree at school? Do I want to, build a business? Do I want to start a hobby? Guys, find a purpose. It can be a 6-month purpose, a 12-month purpose. You don't have to have your whole life figured out today. I don't think anybody really does, to be honest with you. And if they tell you that they do, they're probably lying. So nobody has it all figured out. But live with purpose. Even if it's just one day, have a purposeful day. What is the purpose of my day? If you can't do a 12-month purpose, start with one day. Tomorrow, what's my purpose? Just give me something. Find a spiritual meaning in your life. Guys, this is literally the most powerful thing in your life, guys. If you can find purpose you can overcome any freaking challenge in your way. You can overcome depression. You can overcome anxiety. You can overcome haters. You can overcome family traumas. You can overcome addictions. Because purpose is a God-given thing. It is a internal mechanism that's drawing you forward. It's a spiritual component. Don't underestimate the power of purpose. Purpose is simply living with meaning, living with mission, having a mission, having a meaning. Man cannot live on just bread alone, right? That's what the Bible says. That's what Jesus said, right? And you have to have a spiritual component in your life. You have to have a spiritual purpose, and it has to be bigger than you as a person. It needs to be something. It don't have to be anything super philosophical. You don't have to go feed the homeless or save the kids in Africa. If you want to, that's awesome. It needs to happen. But it could be something as simply as I want to be the best little league coach for my kids' baseball team. I want to go start a local club in my city or my town. I want to go, build cars on the weekends with my buddies. And we're going to take the cars to this shop, and we're going to go to these cross country events, and I want to take my family. It could be anything, but have a purpose, have a meaning, something you can channel yourself into, something that elevates you above your problems, because everybody has problems. So this is the first step of tapping and activating your joy, is first live with purpose, have meaning. Start with 12 months. If you can't find the ability to have a 12-month purpose, just start with today. But break it down. How far can you go? Can I do a 6-month purpose? Can I do a 12-month? Can I do a 3-year? Can I do a 5-year? Can I do a 1 day? Can I do a week? Start with where you are, but live with purpose. It will literally start activating joy, and it will start activating positive momentum in your life. The second thing is have perspective. Have perspective. Man, we live in a Instagram world, social media world. Man, if you get on Instagram, you feel like everybody's just living the life. And some people are, but guess what? Even those people have challenges. Even those people have depressions. Even those people have anxieties. Even those people have insecurities. Every single person on this earth has insecurities. Every single person on this earth has some sort of challenge. There is no supreme being on this earth. There was only one supreme being that's walked this earth, and that was 2,000 years ago. After that, and before that, it has been nothing but flawed people. Welcome to the club. This is called humanity. Congratulations. Here you are. We're all screwed up. So have perspective. Have perspective. It's so important that you understand that you're not alone on the path. That if you're suffering a challenge, if you're suffering a problem, if you're suffering an insecurity, if you're suffering a complex, congratulations. Welcome to humanity. Okay, you got to have this perspective. If you lose this perspective, you will immediately fall into a depression. You will immediately fall into an anxiety. You will immediately fall into a rut, because you feel like everybody else has it figured out. Everybody else has it made. Everybody else knows this, knows that. I don't know this. I'm the dummy. It's not true. Guys, don't let social media fool you. Don't let the world fool you. Don't let the media fool you. Don't let celebrities fool you. Don't let the garbage and the fake, false narratives in this world fool you. Guys, people have challenges. People have problems. People have insecurities. You're not by yourself. You are literally a part of this whole thing called humanity. We all have these similar issues. Everybody has pretty much the same couple of issues in life, right? And you can bunch them into groups. These people have these issues, these people have these issues, these people have these challenges. All the challenges that you have faced, someone has already faced them. All the problems that you have faced, someone's already had these problems. All the anxieties that you have felt, someone's already had these anxieties. All the crazy thoughts in your head, someone's already had the crazy thoughts. Guys, you're not by yourself. So you got to have this perspective. You must have the perspective that you're not alone. You must have the perspective that, I'm a human being. I'm going to have shortcomings. I'm going to have issues. I'm going to have challenges. Now, it's not an excuse to just wallow and sit in your problems. That's not what I'm saying. Yes, let's be solution oriented. Yes, let's activate some growth. Yes, let's activate personal development. Yes, let's pray. Let's seek God. Let's seek counsel. Yes, all of those things. But you must have perspective that you're not by yourself. You're in this whole thing called humanity. And everybody has problems. Every single freaking person. I don't care who you are, guys. You can get on Instagram. You can go to Dwayne Johnson, The Rock. He's he has it all figured out. Guess what? The dude has insecurity. I promise you. He has problems. I promise you. He has family issues. I promise you. Even him, even all these people, the celebrities. Guys, please have perspective. Don't lose yourself in this world of false narratives and social media. Okay? It's so important to have perspective. Have perspective. You're not alone. Now, this is going to tie into the third thing of activating your joy. So having perspective is it has to lead to an action. And the action is connect with allies. Connect with allies. What's an ally? Well, it's someone who's on the similar path, someone that's on a similar mission, someone that may have some similar challenges, someone that is trying to overcome the same things you're overcoming. Guys, get with some allies, man. So this is going to activate your perspective that you just had on the second component. Go seek allies, not your friend from high school that brings no value to your life, not the person you grew up next door to. Maybe they are those people. I don't know. But if they're not, go seek new people. Go seek new allies. Go seek people that are going to help elevate you. Guys, this is your responsibility. So we recognize that we have perspective that we're not alone, but we also have to recognize that we got to take action to go find people. You can't just sit in your room all day. You got to reach out. You got to connect. Even if it's someone on social media, even if it's someone on Facebook, whatever it is, just reach out, text somebody. If you don't feel comfortable reaching out directly, just maybe reach out through a text, email, whatever it is, but make an effort. Get with allies. That's why there's masterminds for businesses and for all these things. That's why there's 12-step programs for addictions. It's all about getting around allies, man. Get around people on a similar mission. Get around people that are trying to do what you're wanting to do. That's why you join groups and clubs. It's all about getting around allies, guys. This doesn't have to be anything super deep, right? Maybe it's a church group. Cool, allies, good. Maybe it's a car club, good, allies. Maybe it's a fitness gym with group exercises, good, allies. Maybe it's a business mastermind, great, allies. It doesn't have to be complex. Maybe if you have an addiction problem, go to a 12-step program, allies. Guys, but you got to connect with allies. These three components are going to help activate your joy. Live with purpose, have meaning. The second thing, have perspective. You're not alone. Welcome to humanity. Congratulations. We're all screwed up. The third thing, connect with allies. Connect with allies, people with a similar vibe, mindset, challenges. They're activating, they're overcoming, they're getting better, they're growing. Similar mission, guys, get with allies. These three components, guys, will give you joy. It will activate joy in your life. It will activate a sense of fulfillment. It will activate a sense of mission. It will activate a sense of me, a self, of I'm valuable. I have something going on in my life. I'm happy. Guys, happiness is just progress. And it has to be cultivated daily. It's not just a singular thing. You're not just going to have one moment and boom, it's all figured out and you got joy and happiness. It takes cultivation on a daily basis. And it takes these three components. Live with purpose. Connect with God. Spiritual. Yes, that's where purpose comes from. No man or person can give you purpose. You can have purpose that helps people in your life, but it doesn't come from them. It comes from God. It's a within thing. It's an internal mechanism. This is the most powerful thing, by the way. This is the most powerful thing. If you find purpose, even if it's just for 1 week, here's my 1 week purpose. Congratulations. You just freaking elevated yourself. Congratulations. You just connected with God. Finding purpose. Purpose is connected with God. If you find purpose, there's God. God's right there. There he is. Right there. If you have purpose, there's God. It's a God thing. Purpose. Okay. Spiritual. Have meaning, a mission. It's really important. Second thing, guys, have freaking perspective. You're not alone. You're not alone. And third thing is connect with allies. All right, guys, listen, if you like this podcast, please like, share, subscribe, show me some love, give me some input. Today was a podcast with just me. I hope you enjoyed it. The next podcast episode, we're going to have a guest on the show to finish up season 4. Then we're going to take a short little break and then we're hop into season number 5. But I'm excited to be doing these podcasts. It's an honor. It's a pleasure. I enjoy it. I love it. I hope this inspires you. Hope this uplifts you. Hope this motivates you. I hope this gives you a sense of, hey, you know what? I can do this. Hey, you know what? I'm not alone. Hey, you know what? Other people go through these things. This is the Underdog's Edge, folks. This is the Underdog's Edge. This podcast is taking trials and tribulations and negativity and transforming it into strengths and positivity. That's what the Underdog's Edge is. That's what it is. It's about taking challenges and problems and negativity and transforming it into strengths, into attributes, into gifts, into activating the purpose and who you're meant to be, who God made you to be. That's the Underdog's Edge. And I hope you enjoyed this podcast. And guys, please find purpose. If the biggest thing, if you can take away from this podcast, is just find something, even if it's just for one day, find your purpose and you will activate and start activating positive momentum and joy in your life. Until next time, guys, adios and have a good rest of your week.